everyone! If you're watching this video, chances are that you probably want to learn more about Interact, and I don't mean the verb that we use in a sentence. I'm talking about Interact, the club name that stands for International Action. We are a service-oriented club that offers community service opportunities to students where they can earn hours as well. It is sponsored by a larger organization called Rotary International, which is its parent club. While Interact is located at many high schools, Rotaract is the college version of Interact, striving for peace and education on a global scale and providing basic living necessities such as food, water, and shelter. Taking part in the eradication of polio across the world can be considered one of Interact's greatest accomplishments. We believe in contributing to resolving causes larger than ourselves and giving back to the community as much as possible, hence our motto, service above self. Speaking of community, let's take a moment to talk about how large it can be. In our area, the high school Interact clubs at Piedmont Hills, Milpitas, Independence, Mount Pleasant, Kip San Jose, and Summit Tahoma make up Area 6. This past year, Area 6 also included the Youth Act clubs at Piedmont Middle, Sierramont, Rancho, and Thomas Russell. Areas 1 through 13 then make up a larger community called District 5170, widely known as the largest Interact district in the world. This district stretches as far as Oakland to Gilroy. One of the many ways you can contribute to the community as an Interact member is by attending service events. It's also a great way to learn about and give back to your community and make some new friends. Throughout the in-person school year, the service events are generally on weekends lasting for a couple of hours. Some of the volunteering tasks reoccur throughout the different events, such as refilling drinks, leading activity booths, and setting up or tearing down the event when it's all over. Activities and hours are earned for participating and attending our weekly general meetings every Wednesday during lunch. If you attend 75% of our meetings, you can earn half an hour. All these hours and activities will accumulate, and if you have a certain number of hours and/or activities by the end of the semester, you'll be considered an active member. With this upcoming year, the in-person activities will most likely make their comeback with, of course, pandemic restrictions implemented to ensure everyone's safety. Volunteers and attendees may have to be vaccinated, everyone may have to get their temperature checked, or there may be a limit on how many individuals can be present at the event. We will also have virtual events, but don't worry, I promise you will still have a great time. In addition to leading volunteering activities, we've also hosted many special events and socials as a home club, area, and district. Something you may see in the upcoming year include charity dinners, speaker events, movie nights, and just so much more. Going to any of these socials will allow you to relax, have fun, and gather even more knowledge about Interact that you may not have known before. Due to the pandemic, we were unable to organize and gather for an in-person event, so many of these special ones took place online. Instead of a charity dinner, Area 6 hosted a game show where attendees competed in teams and gathered more insight into the annual district service projects. This year, our first in-person district event will be District Sunset on June 19, 2021. All attendees must be fully vaccinated in order to attend and follow safety guidelines. So RSVP if you want to meet new people from all over the district and have fun watching the sunset together. Stayovers can be considered a special event since they are collaborations between Interact and Rotaract, its college counterpart. Throughout these stayovers, Interactors are given a glance at the college experience. Some of the events include CBRS, the Cal Berkeley Rotaract Stayover, YSD, UC Davis, and UCSC Rotaract Day. Interactors from many districts all over California gather at a UC, such as UC Berkeley, UC Davis, and UC Santa Cruz, to participate in events such as scavenger hunts, workshops, and much more. Going to a stayover not only would allow you to see what college life is like, but you also have the chance to create new and perhaps closer bonds with other interactors from different areas and districts. Other leadership retreats include POWER, President's Winter Retreat, NPM, New President's Meeting, and RYLA, Rotary Youth Leadership Award, which are open to officers and take place on campgrounds. You can participate in leadership workshops, bonding activities, and more. Another major part of Interact are the service projects, focusing on local and global issues. This means that we generally have 2 projects each year, an international project and a community project. This past year, our international project was Feeding the Future, which aimed to raise awareness for the Yemen crisis and funds to supply families with nourishment. Our community project was Combating with Care, providing immediate needs and aid to the many individuals in our local community that have been heavily impacted by the pandemic. Something unique about Interact compared to other service clubs is that our projects change every year, so we are able to expand our reach into a wide variety of causes we care about. A very exciting and special event that Interact hosts is the Fall Leadership Conference, also known as FLC. It is an annual district-wide, high-spirited event where all 13 areas of District 5170 gather together in one place to participate in games, competitions, and cheers, while also attending workshops to learn more about leadership skills. FLC is also where the international and community projects are announced. This event is so amazing because it unifies a community of passionate individuals from the Bay Area to learn more about giving back while also giving them the opportunity to socialize with other interactors and have a great time. Another plus is that it usually takes place at Independence High School, so while other schools may need to come all the way from Oakland or Santa Cruz, we only need to take a short drive, so it's super convenient. Thank you for watching. If you like what you heard and saw in this video, you should definitely check out our social media pages and website, and also fill out an interest form at the tiny URL link. Filling out the interest form doesn't mean you're required to join once the year begins, but it'll get you in touch with our summer activities. Any questions that you may have can be sent through the email provided or message to Joanna Huynh or Crystalline Huynh on Facebook.